Okay, so I've been getting a good amount of comments of people asking, or just really just some curiosity about my top 10. Now let me get this out of the way. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is not on this list because I have not read it yet, alright? Once I do read it, then I can kind of see how much I like it and all of that, but I can't put something in my top 10 that I haven't read, alright? The second thing, these are just my top 10 favorites, so whatever order they're in, it isn't really, I think this one's just way better than the other one, or it is better than the other one. This is just, I like this more than the other one. You get what I mean? And numbers 5 through 10 constantly change. However, everything 1 through 4 is kind of definite at this point. Yeah, those 4 haven't really changed. Once I read them, they were in those spots, and they haven't really moved from there despite all of the other stuff I've read afterwards. And of course, the final disclaimer that anybody has to give in a top 10 when covering multiple things, considering the fact that they're probably going to end up pissing off at least 9 fan bases. This is my personal top 10 so far. Doesn't have to be yours. Don't get offended or don't take it personal if my list does not match yours. Okay, we good? We good? Alright, awesome. We can move on to number 10. Okay, spots number 10 and 5 were the hardest for me to decide on this list, considering how many things could be in those spots. But at number 10, I have Magi. Okay, here's the thing with Magi. I love Magi. It's one of those things that I would actually call underappreciated because I truly love it. I don't think it gets talked about a lot. I don't really see a lot of Magi content on YouTube, and I've been considering getting into Magi and start talking about it since I seem to be the guy that talks about mangas that no one else wants to talk about at times. But honestly, I was really struggling at what I wanted to put at my number 10, and I was like, you know what, let me show Magi some love and respect by putting it here. Now, it was extremely painful considering that I knocked off Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, which hit me in my soul. But yeah, Magi's absolutely spectacular. It was something I got into back in 2018, in fact, and it's just, I've loved it ever since, especially Sinbad. For those that have read Magi, Sinbad's probably like my second to third favorite character in all of manga. The man is an absolute stud. Hashtag Sinbad did nothing wrong. Okay, now here's where things really do get a little iffy from 9 to 6. Because like I said, everything from 5 through 10 kind of changes, but not as much as 6 through 9. So at number 9, I have One Punch Man. I love One Punch Man. Currently, I am getting caught up and I have to read some of the things through the webtoon, but I absolutely love One Punch Man. Out of everything else that I've read so far this year, I've had the most fun reading One Punch Man. I think most of the community has nothing but love for One Punch Man and all of that. My favorite character, of course, is Garu, but I don't really know what else I can really say about One Punch Man, other than it was something that I was avoiding getting into, considering how simple it seemed to me. But I find it kind of funny how One Punch Man, I like it a lot more than My Hero Academia, even though One Punch Man is supposed to be a parody about superheroes, but yet it does it than the actual manga that's supposed to be about superheroes. You get what I mean? But yeah, I don't really have much to say. Love One Punch Man. Okay, number 8. I don't know if I want to say it. I know I read it all really quickly. However, it's not like I missed anything. I was talking to some homies, reread a few little things here and there before I dropped my video yesterday, I think it was. No, 2 days ago. And then I was kind of re-evaluating a bit yesterday. Again, this is one of those things that could definitely change and move up on the list, but at number 8, I have Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is something that I was not expecting to like that much. And at the beginning, I was like, okay, this is pretty good, but it could be better. And then it got better. But then in some of the recent chapters, there were a few things that caught me a little But I'll give the author the benefit of the doubt, considering Attack on Titan isn't finished yet. So again, this is one of those things that could definitely move really high up on the list or fall depending on the ending. Okay, now at number 7, and this one really hurts me because this was something that was in my top 5, but fell as I started reading more things, and at number 7, I have Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is phenomenal. And it's one of those things I was fighting for that top 5 spot along with One Piece and Hunter x Hunter. But today when I was like going through it in my head, I was like, I can't put it above Hunter x Hunter and One Piece for me. I liked One Piece and Hunter x Hunter more than Vinland Saga. And again, that's just me. You don't have to agree with it. But Vinland Saga is absolutely phenomenal. Honestly, Vinland Saga is one of those things like Berserk, like Vagabond, where it really is a personal journey. Askeladd is a great character. And Vinland Saga just has, despite me not maybe liking the Viking aesthetic of it and preferring other mangas over it, it's one of those things that if it's in your top 5, top 3, it's definitely deserving of that. Just for me, I don't have it there. Okay, at number 6, This is gonna be tough. At number 6, I have Hunter x Hunter. Okay, look, I know. It was also in my top 5. It's kind of fallen. Mainly because I forgot about one thing that's at my number 4 spot. And once I realized, oh, wait a minute, that's at my number 4 spot, everything else just kind of fell a spot back. But yeah, number 6, I have Hunter x Hunter. It's great. I love it. I did a video recently on it. So again, if it's in my top 10, it's not bad. All right, come on now. And this was one of those things that was really fighting for that number 5 spot. But Hunter x Hunter does a great job, again, with its power system, its Nen. It has a lot of great characters with its antagonists that are sort of protagonists, and then protagonists that end up kind of becoming antagonists. It's one of those things, again, like Attack on Titan, that take a little while for it to get really, really good. But once it gets really, really good, it doesn't really look back. Although in some of the recent chapters and stuff, and well, the recent arc, it has been slowing down a little bit, especially in pace. But again, I usually give the author the benefit of the doubt. But let's get F in the chat for hiatus when it comes to Hunter x Hunter. Okay, now at number 5, I have One Piece. Alright, I'm gonna stick with this one. Alright, One Piece is at my number 5. Originally, it was just outside of my top 5 when I was only halfway through it. And now it is in my top 5 at that number 5 spot. Honestly, One Piece is just a phenomenal journey. The only thing that I enjoyed reading more than One Piece this year was One Punch Man, but One Piece it's great. I really think it's great. And I find it funny that most of the hate One Piece gets is from people who haven't read it. And so if you're somebody who has Hunter x Hunter above One Piece and you've read both of them, that's fine. I would also at times put Hunter x Hunter above One Piece. Like I said, 5 through 10 change. Like 2 days ago, I had a 3-way tie at my number 5 spot between One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, and Vinland Saga. Honestly, I don't need to, like I said, this is my personal list. I do what I want with it. Number 5, One Piece. Okay, so at number 4, I have Monster. This was the one I low-key forgot about. Okay, Monster. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Monster is so good. Like, Death Note was really, really good. And I love Death Note. That'd probably be around in like my top 15, top 20. But Monster. Mwah, beautiful. Magnificent. I don't really want to get into the specifics of all of these mangas, considering that I've done a review on, I think, almost every single one except Magi, which I'll end up doing soon. Also, don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but Monster, great read. Honestly, it's a great read. I was getting into 20th Century Boys, but I got busy and started reading some other stuff. But yeah, number 4, I have Monster. Okay, now at number 3, I have Kingdom. Kingdom, the anime was bad. It's bad. If you saw the anime, don't go off of that. But Kingdom, the manga, great. I love it so much. I don't know, it just touches the chords that I like, you know? There are certain things about a story that I enjoy that I don't enjoy, and Kingdom has all of the stuff that I really enjoy. It's one of those things that's a lot more of a fun read than it is this big existential, philosophical, hibbity-booba read, although it does have some good depth to its characters. But yeah, I love Kingdom a lot, and it's something that I could put Monster and One Piece above eventually, but once I get caught up on Kingdom a little more, I've been told that I'm just now getting into the good stuff, so that is kind of crazy. But yeah, number 3, Kingdom. Okay, now we move on to number 2. Number 2, I have Vagabond. Vagabond won't probably ever get an ending, but even if it doesn't, it is an absolute masterpiece. Like, if Hunter x Hunter, Vagabond never get an ending, it's an absolute masterpiece. I think Vagabond could boast having the best artwork, along with what's at my number 1 spot. Out of everything on this list, its philosophy is just otherworldly in the way that it presents it. The growth and development of the main character, Musashi Miyamoto, it's one of those personal journeys that I love a lot. It's not one of those things that I necessarily consider mind-blowing with plot twists and all of that stuff, but it's definitely breathtaking. Vagabond is beautiful, and it's art. As I did for the thumbnail, the one review, Vagabond is art, and it's something that I think you should definitely read. Okay, at my number 1. Now, my number 1, I think you should have all saw this coming. Like, honestly, let's be real. What else did you expect from me, the masked man, to have on this list? But at number 1, I have Boruto. Okay, so I've had a change of heart. Boruto is so good that it... Dang it, man, I couldn't keep a straight face while doing it. Oh my goodness, freaking poopy head comment still has me weak. For those of you that don't know, I was like live streaming, and I got a comment calling me a poopy head because I don't like Boruto. I'm sorry. Okay, at number 1, I have Berserk. I don't really know what I need to say for this one. Out of everything that I have been reading so far, as great as all of those other things are, and they are great, all S tier quality in my opinion. Oh my goodness, Berserk. I love it, you know? For me, like, you know, when people ask me if I'm single, I'm like, nah, I'm with Berserk. Yeah, I know, sounds lame. Shut up, don't judge me. But yeah, Berserk definitely boasts for me the best protagonist of all time, even though Eren Yeager's great, Luffy's good, Gon is good, even though he's not really protagonist person. You get the point. Yeah, Guts is just otherworldly. The art in Berserk, not even just Berserk, Berserk and Vagabond boast the best artwork out of everything that has been on this list. Griffith is easily one of the, if not the best antagonist in all of manga. Like, I just don't know how I could put anything above it. If you have things above Berserk, I totally understand that. Again, your number one doesn't have to be my number one. But yeah, you should have all seen this coming pretty much if you've been on the channel for a while now. You know absolutely how much I love Berserk. But yeah, hopefully this didn't upset too many people, even though I think it definitely did. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. That way you're notified when a new video pops up on some of your favorite anime, manga, or whatever content. As always, this has been The Masked Man. Hope everyone has a blessed rest of the day, and peace.